Yeah, the fantasy league's been working out. It's been working pretty well. It's been doing, it's been going. Some people are more participative than others, and hey, some of the records show that.
Yeah.
But then again, you've got guys. Let me talk about Josh Fleming here, because this guy is some kind of a success story in this fantasy league because he's got the lowest amount of points in the entire league, yet is in what, third place right now?
Yeah, he's in third place. Man.
At what, 5-3?
Yeah, he's one win down.
Or no, 5. Whoa.
I want to say 6-3, and I want to say 7-2.
After week 10, he'd have to be 6-4.
6-4. I know he's one win down from first because first is tied. It's the Matt and the Bum.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's incredible to see how well he's doing despite. He's just had good matchups every time.
He's got Xavier, man, and Xavier's turning it on right now.
Xavier is turning it on
and
right
I believe he has the junkyard dog.
He does have the junkyard dog, and I got to say, probably a good amount of the reason why you're winning, bud. You're welcome.
He had him on the bench last week, and Junkyard Dog scored 32 points, and Josh still won his match. That's fucking amazing. So, but I love the fantasy. I announced it on the boards, but if people did not see it, I'm going to announce it here. The plan is that first and second place of the fantasy will get a team in season 4 of TFO. I mean, I've already talked with the Nicktoon Nightmares. They're not coming back, Aaron Anderson. And I assume there's going to be another team that's not coming back. Some of the teams that haven't participated, I'm going to talk with them and see what they want out of TFO versus what I want out of TFO. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like you guys participate, and you don't have to participate all the time, but I like participation. So if I'm not seeing participation, I'm going to talk with you guys and be like, hey, there's teams that are willing to play a fantasy football of TFO just to have a chance to play.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm doing fantasy, because I want to see the people that are committed, and it shows in their records if you're committed.
Absolutely.
You know, I like the energy that TFO brings, and I like owners like yourself and Chris McLeese, and a lot of them, even after losing or winning, you know, I see the Pounders, you know, Jim Shock was like, hey, I went to, after he got his injury, he's like, I was faking it. I just wanted to get in traffic, and he's been stuck in traffic, I think, 2 weeks now, 3 weeks,
wow,
poor guy.
That's some hell of a traffic.
I think the Bum has him, and the Bum's getting drunk pissed about Jim Shock being
Well,
gone.
you know what? The Bum picked up Tom Baker from the waiver wire, though, too. And Tom Baker's been doing not too bad.
Thank you for giving me the brownie points. I like that. I'll get points for that. I love you, baby. So, but yeah, as long as we have 2 slots open, I figure we are going to. So, if there's any other slots, and there might be, because like I said, I want participation. If teams don't want to participate, maybe we need to negotiate their contracts.
May have to work on some other sort of a contest or something.
But yeah, I'm thinking of another contest. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. I got some ideas.
Ooh, maybe there could be a vote for owner approval.
What do you mean?
Well, let's say, hey, let's give us your idea for the team you want to bring to the TFO, and the owners will decide who they want to they want.
So they would tell you the theme of their team.
Yeah, and like some of the players, but we wouldn't know who owns the team.
Oh, so it'd be like a mystery.
Yeah.
Like these are just the teams. Here are some of the star players.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What team would you rather see come to the TFO? As opposed to what owner would you like to see come to the TFO? Because then any personal grudges from anywhere in the TFO might be put aside at that point.
You know, I might even be able to let them make their teams and then play like maybe a game or 2 of them playing so people can see the teams in action, and then they can see what players are who, and then if they'd like, oh yeah, because like Balog would probably...
A few scrimmages, yeah.
Yeah, Balog or McLeese or Shock or Niemergut might watch that, and so they could see, well, when I'm announcing... You know, what would I say about this guy? You know, because sometimes it's hard for, like, when I'm doing, like, the Exo Squad aggressors. I really don't know much about Exo Squad.
Not a fucking clue.
I did some research about it. It was a 90s cartoon. I try to explain it every time I see it. But I'm not invested in that, so it's hard for me to talk about it. But you got teams, like, maybe I'm not totally interested in them, but they're fun teams.
Yeah.
So, like, the Lamination was a great example of that. I didn't know shit about... I don't think anybody knew a shit about what a Lamination is.
But I loved yelling for old King Rice Eye.
Yeah. Belt buckle face, you know, it's like the Pounders, you know, even though he has some people that are his friends, which I know through Raw Deal and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's also thrown in some guys that I can be like, oh, that's John Candy, or
well, it's interesting you say that because one of the fantasy owners is actually already represented in the TFO as the Condom, Travis Magrum.
Yeah. Well, McLeese came from the Pounders. He was Pounder season 1.
He was,
and then he became an owner. And now, is that going to happen again? Is Travis going to be able to make that? That would be a third generation Pounder, right?
That'd be interesting.
So I like different theme ideas and stuff. So yeah, I could see maybe something like that. We'll work out the details and everything. I like seeing initiative, and if teams are willing to do that, maybe I can do it too.